for a short vacation? Ooh, you ain't taking me. Come on now. You getting ready for a short vacay? I want to go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Ann. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. Yes, for once, I don't have my volume up when I came on. That's a miracle. That is, that is, that is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Let me see. Let me see. All right. All right. All right. I'm stuck in my own ads, but that's okay. I ain't mad. Yes, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. All right. All right. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. At least it's not a long one. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, TLC in the garden. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Ad time. I know, right, Miss Joanne? Yes. How long you gonna be in PA? Hey, Rosalind. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you? How are you doing, TLC? How are you doing, Rosalind? Hey, Kiki. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Awesome. Hey Tashi, hello, hello, welcome in. TT. Hey, hey, we got TT in the house. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Hey Rico, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. You know I've been following you. I see you all the time. I hope you're doing better. I hope you are doing better. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Yes, anybody that doesn't know anybody, I always get to know people in my life. Y'all know. Yes, I know you about to get us together, girl. I'm trying. I am trying. I'm trying. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. I'm doing fantastic, Rico. Hey, sweet pea. Hello, hello. I'm in the ads, girl. I ain't mad. Gay. Stay in the ads. I ain't mad at you. Yes, those ads were short. I know they were. Usually I had these long ads. They were short and sweet. I still have one running on mine though. It was like three minutes and something, but that's short compared to some of the ads I have. Hey, Pitts. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Janet, how are you? Hoping to learn? Yes, Janet, if you come in here, I hope you learn. Get you a pen and a pencil. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome and amazing. Everyone is always welcome. The more, the merrier. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, G Mama, how are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. The Scaredy Cat crew. That's right, y'all. That's right. Awesome, awesome, and amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, artists in the garden. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, so glad to see you all here. Yes, I'm going to get started in a few minutes, but I'm going to wait and let a few more people come in. So I keep speaking to everybody and everything. Let them come in so I won't have to repeat too much. But as the title says, we're going to be talking about there's a new monetization feature for all of those that are monetized, headed to monetization. And then there's something in the guidelines that's been there, but it has been being kind of ignored, or it will help people along. I'll put it like that. Hey, Ola Joe, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing, Ola Joe? Ola Joe is in the ads. Yes, awesome and amazing. Yes, yes, yes. My chat is acting crazy. Really? Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. Sweet spot. What is your chat doing? Hey, Lady Cheryl. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing, Lady Cheryl? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. All right. All right. Let's see. Mama Ray Ray in the kitchen. How you doing tonight? Yes. Haven't seen you on the streets today. How you doing? How you doing? Yes. Oh, it's gonna be a couple of minutes. Oh, Ola Joe got stuck with the long ass. We were just talking about that, Ola Joe. Everybody has short ass, but you. Yes. Rico says, oh, Ola Joe and Mama Ray Ray. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Awesome and amazing. Everyone is speaking to everyone. Yes, 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 yes. Blessed Gardeners in the house. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? So glad you're here. So glad you're here. Yes, my ads just ended. We are 4 minutes, just right at 5 minutes into the stream, and my ad just ended. So, Yes, that was a long one. The first one was pretty quick. Hey, Veggie Farms, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How you doing? How you doing, Veggie Farms? Yes, where are you located? I am in Zone 7B, North Carolina. Zone 7B, North Carolina. That is my location, Janet. Yes, and I am. I'm doing really well. I've been doing better because I've been getting out walking. That's the thumbnail you all see. I was on my walk this morning. So I've been getting out just about every morning that it's not raining. I do not like walking in the rain, even with an umbrella. I'm like, I don't need to walk that bad. The serious cold and the rain. But yes, I've been going on my walk and I had kind of stopped walking for several months since spring. I started in the spring and then I stopped. And typically when I go, or when I was going, I was walking 5 miles a day every time I was going. That's when I had that fall. And I kind of stopped after the fall. I kind of was like, I don't want to walk. The fall was more mental than it was physical because I've been fine. But I kind of stopped, so I'm back at it. So I got to get back up to my 5 miles, but I'm at 3 miles right now, so I ain't mad at it. Yes, and I was doing 5 miles. It took me 1 hour and 10 minutes to do 5 miles. And now I'm right at 1 hour for 3 miles. So I got to speed up. I got to get back to where I was. Very good. Your heart will appreciate. Yes, it will, Rosalind. And I've been feeling better since I do. And y'all know, well, I don't know if all of you all know. I know my other channel knows. But hey, how the garden. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I hula hoop. Now that's my favorite exercise. I really hula hoop. So I typically try to hula hoop for an hour every night as well. So I walk in the morning, hula hoop at night. But I love to hula hoop. I'll just get up and hula hoop in the middle of the day for no reason. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Garden State Gardener. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You are amazing in your walking, says Ann. Thank you, Ann. I love to walk. I could walk, 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 walk. I just love to walk. Yes, I really do. Yes. So glad to see you, Garden State Gardener. So glad to see you. Hope Joey is doing better. Yes. Oh, Chili, you be walking, walking. I do too, sweet spot. I love walking. Yes, 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 yes. And my thing with walking is, um, I do it for exercise, but I do it so that as I get older, I want to be able to walk as long as nothing physically happens. And I figure if I keep it up and I keep my stamina up, and if anything ever happens, your car stops or something, you got to get out and walk. I don't want to be like, I can't make it. I just don't want to be that person to say I can't. I want to be that person to park it, and feet don't fail me now. So it's kind of twofold. Kind of like prepping. Same thing, prepping with your body. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Veggie Forms, Janet saying, hey, how is your son, Mama Ray Ray? Yes, 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 yes. Janet asked you, how was your son, Mama Ray Ray? How is Raylan? Artist in the garden. Oh, the Joe, how the garden. Ann says, who? No wonder you look so. Thank you, Ann. I love, y'all don't know. You all don't know. My other channel knows. You all don't know how much I like hula hooping. It's just, I put that remote control in my hand, get in front of my TV, watch me a couple of hour shows before you know it is over and I'm done. Yes, 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 yes. Joey is doing really good. Just thinks he won't know until 5 to 6 months. But you know what, Garden State Garden? I'm going to say something about that. It does stink that you won't know until 5 to 6 months. But Lord knows time flies by. You're going to look up and it's going to be, you're going to be in the 2022. And that 5 to 6 months is going to be gone. Now, it may not seem like that to him and it may not seem like that to you. But if you're focusing on anything else but that 5 to 6 months, you're going to look up and it's going to be gone. Time really does fly by. So I'm going to pray that that time slot is not on your mind. I know he's on your mind, but don't even think about that 5 6 months. It's going to go boom, and he's going to be fine. Yes, that's what our prayer is. Yes, indeed. Hey, 2%. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How you doing, 2%? Yes, welcome in, welcome in. So glad you are here. Awesome and amazing. Awesome and amazing. Let me see. I tried a weighted hula hoop. It was kind of into, yes, in Veggie Forms, I use a weighted hula hoop most of the time too. And it is intense, but just keep going. And before you know it, that weighted hula hoop won't be no weight at all. It will not be any weight at all. It is in the beginning. You'd be like, whoa, yes, 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 Auntie is in the house. Hey, fam, more power went out, but I'm okay. I hope your power comes back on really soon. It's actually storming here right now where I am. It is storming. I wanted to see you hooping, Chef. I know you do. I might do that one day, Ola Joe. I used to hoop on my other channel, off my cooking channel. I used to hoop on my lives. I might do that again. Yes, I'm a friend for Joey. Big time. Yes, had anyone I missed. Awesome and amazing. Let me see. Let me see. Don't forget to thumbs up the live, says Mama Ray Ray. Hello, DC Purple. Haven't seen you in a while. Hola from the west side. So good to see you. Say, coming to get knowledge. If I know, right? Yes, 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 yes. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm just waiting to make sure every time I think about getting ready to get started, a few more people pop in. So I'm just trying to let everybody pop in. So we'll all be here and all can hear and ask questions and everybody can get the answers as well. Sorry if I missed any hellos. I was making my plate. Girl, I know you're making 2 plates. I'm hungry too. I'm hungry too. I know you got something good over there. Mm-hmm. Ann says, oh gosh, it's storming. I need to go pick some more. I know that's right, Ann. Girl, you got some beautiful tomatoes. Yes, 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 yes. Those are beautiful. I like the fact that they're so big. Nice, big, beautiful tomatoes. Slicing tomatoes for sandwiches. Mmm. Yum, yum. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Auntie Mama, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, Auntie Mama. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Um, she want to play too. Okay, yeah, I want to play. Yes, I do. I sure do, sweet spot. Yes, I do. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. So let's go ahead and get started. Tomatoes. I want to know what is that big. You had what was the name of that big tomato that you had? You said it was heavy, and tell me what the name of that tomato is because that tomato looked perfectly, beautifully, and you said it was heavy. I would love to try to grow that kind of tomato too. Yes, DC Purple D here is our star. Love you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Awesome. Dixie Red. That's right. I knew you said it. I couldn't remember. I'm going to write it down right now. My family is boycotting me. What that say? My family is boycotting me because I posted an enchilada pic and they boycotting you. I know that's right. Let me write that down. Dixie Red. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, because that was a big, big, beautiful tomato. Yes, it was. I'm working on the video now. All right, sweet spot. I can't wait for that to come out. I cannot wait for it to come out. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the new monetization feature and the guideline clarification. I'm multitasking still at work. Okay, I'm working on the video now. Okay, great, great, great. So I'm going to do the clarification on the guideline first. Now, 2 things that haven't said. Yes, Chelino's in the stream. Is Chelino in the stream, Ola Joe? I didn't see him. I don't see him. Oh, because he had the tomato avatar. Yes, I remember. I see him every now and then. I see him on other streams every now and then. Yes, I don't even know if he knows about this channel, but I have seen him. Hello, the Weekend Gardener. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I'm putting out a lot more videos. I'm going to have to get over there and check them out. That's amazing. How to garden. Yes, yes, yes. You got to grind. So what I'm getting ready to say right now is really, this part is going to apply mostly for people, well, not mostly, it's going to, well, yeah, mostly, it's going to apply for the people who are not monetized yet, but headed in that direction or want to be. The second half is going to apply to the people that are already monetized. Yeah, I'm back to daily uploads. That's fantastic, DC Property. I'm actually trying to upload more, at least on this channel, as well as the other one, but especially on this channel. I am trying to upload more. I want to be able to upload by maybe about 3 to 4 times a week. Right now I'm kind of at 1 or 2 times outside of the live. Live outside of the live. Hey, Bent. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How you doing, Bent? Yes, 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 yes. Kiki says, oh, Lord, what is YT doing now? It's okay, Kiki. They not doing anything too bad, but there's one part of the monetization guidelines that let's see how the going says that's me not monetized but slows yes moving that way. It's called daily thoughts. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, DC. That is beautiful. um One thing when people go to get monetized, um, a lot of people get stalled. I know a lot of people recently and in the past that have applied for monetization. Then they're sitting there and they're like messaging me. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because see, most people are monetized within a day or two. It takes about a day or two. If you're not monetized in a day or two, something's probably going on. Hey, Angela, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I have not seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. I just got over 3,000 now. Kiki, you're going to be there in a minute, so you need to really listen up. But you know what? Some of this won't even apply to some people because some people are doing what they're supposed to do, but other people are doing things unknowingly. So, that being said, that being said, the community guidelines. Now, you've always had to abide by the community guidelines. That's kind of like a given. The rules, you got to apply by the rules. But the thing is, one of the things is that the rules, community guidelines, are constantly changing. They're constantly being updated. Now, so when y'all see me looking down, y'all know why. Boom. This is a look. I got a page of notes for y'all again. So this is how much I have to say. So when y'all see me looking down, I'm just referring to my notes because I can't remember all this stuff exactly as I need to say it in my mind. They change, so you have to keep up. Exactly, Angela. Exactly. So the community guidelines. Oh, Mama Ray Ray, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, Going into monetization, if you have a community guideline strike, you are no longer allowed to apply for YPP, which is the YouTube Partner Program. Now, when I was monetized, I fell into two different categories. When I was monetized on my cooking channel, which was monetized first, I applied for monetization almost when I started the channel. I just I started the channel, I applied for monetization. And back then, which wasn't that oh, I knew that change. Yes, back then it wasn't that long ago. We talking the end of 2019. I just applied for it I was monetized in like 5 months. I started my channel like May of 2019. So by October 28th of 2019, I was monetized. I just applied when I started the channel, started uploading my videos. Well, between that time and then I was monetized over here at the end of 2019, like about October. Nope. I was monetized over here October 20th. Over on Cooking Channel. The other one I was monetized the first of the year. By that time, it had changed, and I could not apply for it until I reached my hours, which is the way it is now. But if you have a community strike, you cannot even remotely apply for it until, let me get this right, until it is either overturned or it expires. So that community strike has to expire or be overturned. Now, how long is that going to take? I'm just saying. Now, that does not include copyright strikes. It's the community guidelines. A lot of people get confused and they think, well, I don't have any copyright strike. Everybody thinks, only thing they think is community guidelines, copyright. But it's so much more. And the things that you cannot do in your videos. Oh, thank you, 2%. I appreciate that. Thank you for that super chat. You're amazing. Thank you. I never even heard of a community strike. Exactly, Kiki, and that's why I'm doing this live today. A lot of people have not heard of a community strike. All you think of is copyright, because that's what you hear. they're talking about all the time is copyright, community guidelines. So with community guidelines, one thing, I'm going to go over each thing that I'm going to go over the categories that you have to make sure you are straight as a bow and arrow. Spam and deceptiveness. That falls in a lot of the categories of thumbnails. Make sure your thumbnail is representative of what you're talking about. So I always use my cooking channel because it's easier for me. But let's just say I put up a hamburger and I'm like, okay, we cooking juicy hamburger. And then y'all click on it and what? I got a bowl of green beans or a salad or nothing to do with burgers at all. That's deceptive, especially if it's a big, juicy, giant burger. Y'all like, oh my God, I need to eat that. And then you click on it and there's no food or there's something, I'm doing something completely different. That's deceptiveness, okay? Hey, being special, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. How do you know if you have a strike? Oh, they'll let you know. It'll be in your studio and email. You will be notified. You will be notified. Yes, you will. I have on my shirt right now. Yay! I wish I could see it. I wish I could see it. I have a problem. I probably have a lot from curse words. I'm going to get to that too. I got a community strike, but they removed. Yes, they have to remove it or it has to expire. So you have to be careful what you're doing in your videos and everything, not to get them. Now I'm going to go over the rest of them in a minute. Hey, Cherie, I saw that in studio last week. Wonder what was going on. Yes, yes. I won't say that it hasn't already been there because I don't know that to be fact, but something has transpired for them to be talking about it themselves now. So I don't know if it's something that they feel they need to bring to the forefront or something that they just really is newly released. Now that I don't know, but I do know they're paying attention to it now. Sensitive content. You can't be up there flashing your body unclothed, doing all kind of things. You can't be doing that and expect to get, if it's offensive or vulgar or anything, that's sensitive content. If it may offend someone, that's sensitive content. Anything like that, that's, and I'll be seeing some people up there doing some things, and I'm just saying, I'm like, okay. Yes, probably trying to get rid of click. They probably are, along with some other things. Yes, I don't curse anymore because I don't want to disrespect my aunties. I don't care for the rest. Yes, 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 yes. It was new on my screen. Absolutely. And so that's one. Violence or danger. Now, that's going to come under two different categories, what I'm going to say. And you have seen some things on you. I have too. Now, I'm going to say this, if this is going to fall in the next category is regulated goods. So what I'm getting ready to say now, I've seen a lot of people, I've even seen people in the gardening community doing this. I also noticed that I can view comments on some people's lives. If I'm not on my Wi-Fi, it says their content is restricted. So I listen. Yeah, you can have restricted content as well. Yes, yes, yes. I see some stuff too. People going to lose it. Yes, they are, Kiki. Oh my goodness, offending others is easy to do. It is, and it is. It is. I very rarely use curse words on live, not just lives. DC Purple Diva. This goes for lives as well as videos too. Gardening with Bernie, welcome in, thank you for coming, so glad to see you. Urban Girl, they don't believe it until it happens. Exactly. So I have seen a lot of people do this, not just the gardening community, but because this is the gardening community, I am referencing this and I am being careful as to how I say what I say in referencing this. But it is something that can be violent or dangerous in regulated goods. That being said, sometimes in the gardening community, we do prepping. Hint, we do prepping. And with prepping comes protection. Hint, hint. And a lot of us have things that we protect ourselves with. Hint, hint. You can't be up there on the screen. You know, I put it like this. My mama told me it was impolite to point at people. Okay? So you can't be on the screen pointing things at people. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I'm not about to say it because it's regulated. So I'm not saying it. But you know, sometimes it's just that we are just referencing, you can't be showing it off. There you go, 2%. You really can't be talking about it that much. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Ann. You really can't be talking about it that much either. Even when it comes into protecting our gardens, because you know we have all kind of pests and critters in our gardens, and we have to protect our gardens. You can't even be talking about that either, because see, that falls back into the category of it may be offensive, because everybody doesn't believe in protecting gardens at all costs. Hint, hint. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. And hey, Debbie, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I think these changes are needed. Hey, Gardening with Bernie. Yes, yes, they are. I already spoke to you, girls. I'm on, hey, I meant to just read your comment. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, we are not allowed to show that on what exactly, but a lot of people have been. A lot of people have been. So you can't do that. Exactly, sweet spot. Exactly. Rico says, wow, that's crazy. Yes, it is. Lady Cheryl says, very true. Exactly. So, oh, wow, this is turning into, yes, yes, yes. So we have to be careful because some things that we may need to do, say, use to protect our vegetables and our fruits may be offensive to others. So you run into that category. You know, and that was back to the beginning, cancer, sensitive content. Okay? So we have to be careful. Like I said, this part of it is for everybody that's not monetized because, you know, but you know what? I shouldn't say that because being monetized, we have to remain monetized. It's not a given. Once you get monetized, you still have to maintain your 4,000 hours. Now, the 1,000 subscribers, you got that. And unless you just lose all your subscribers, then that's taken care of. But you do yearly have to maintain the 4,000, and you do yearly have to abide by the community guidelines. Well, when you apply, you're saying you're going to abide by the community guidelines. Therefore, you just need to do what you're saying, you'll be good. But, so it really does apply to everyone in that sense. Rico says, wow, that's crazy. Lady Cheryl says, that's true. Urban says, oh, wow, this is turning into Facebook. We have to be careful how we talk about our pets. Wink, wink. Exactly, TLC. There you go. Rosalind says, I'm so lost. Rosalind, don't be lost. Wait a minute. I need to go back up so I can see that. Rosalind, don't be lost. Just listen carefully what I'm saying. You'll pick it up. You'll pick it up. Anything can be seen as something dangerous. It can be, but there are some things that are more blatantly than others. Yes. Says Ange, gotcha. Ann says, yes. I never curse in videos. Gmals, the sweet spot. That's cute. Yes. Urban Girl, they don't believe in it. Yes, I read that. I'm going backwards. Thank you all. Thank you for all. Thank you for all you that keep us all folks in mind and keeping the language. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you, Joanne. Yes, 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 yes. Let me go down. I think I'm going the wrong way on the chat. Yes, 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 yes. Got to get a hint. Exactly. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, Rosalind. But I am going to remove that comment just because that is one of the things. Yes, 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 yes. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, got a hint. I am so lost. I saw that. So people reporting things, or is YouTube scanning? Both. Both. You offend the wrong person, they'll probably report it. But both. You do it too much, yes. YouTubers always monitor. Let me tell you something about YouTube that most people don't know. Okay? And I'm switching gears completely right now. But because you said that, or people reporting, or it's YouTube watching, let me tell you something. YouTube is technically ran by artificial intelligence. They call it IG. They call it AI, artificial intelligence. So there are not a lot of humans, especially, for right now, working behind. But if you have a real problem or something really comes up, then the human comes in and oversees it. But initially, it's ran by artificial intelligence. This artificial intelligence is extremely intelligent, just like it says. That being said, everything you do in your video, the artificial intelligence picks up. Everything. That's why it's important to look at your background, your backdrop, what's behind you, what's sitting there, making sure you don't have the wrong things just sitting there blatantly. You want it to be, I don't know why I got my screen seemed like it got dark on my camera. Just a minute. Maybe it didn't. But you want, hey, Blind Needle, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Hope you have been blessed while you've been away. Yes. So I love you all, the sweetest. Yes, we need to say relocation program. Exactly, Lady Cheryl. Very exactly. Boom. Yes, Lady Cheryl. Yes. There you go. There you go. Yes, Lady Cheryl. Yes, I must be sorry I haven't been in here for a while, but you are very important to me, so I will never ever leave. Oh, thank you, Auntie Mama. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I said that to say you have to look at your surroundings too. I can't be up here and something's back behind me because the artificial intelligence picks it up. The artificial intelligence can read the words on my shirt. The artificial intelligence tells if I have on earrings. They tell if I'm in the middle of the thing. If I have words up here, it says what the words are. It says the color of everything that's in my video. The artificial intelligence says everything. Everything. Every move you make. Every word you say. Everything that surrounds you. So you have to be careful. I tell people all the time, when you get ready to do a video and you first come on and you turn that camera on, don't look at yourself, look behind you and see what's there. That's the first thing I do, especially on my cooking channel, because I'm in my kitchen and I have to make sure everything that's sitting behind me is a kitchen utensil or something for cooking, okay? I have to make sure everything behind me is there. It can also, you also don't want to have something there that can be misconstrued. If I have I could have a doll sitting in the back, but it might look like a kid. And it might be picked up as, oh, you got a child in your video. What's the child doing in the video? Okay, so it's a lot, but just know that artificial intelligence knows every single thing in the video and the whole video. It does. I'm just saying. Stress to no end, but better while I'm here. Okay, Blind Needle. Well, I'm glad you're better while you're here. Stick around, stick around. I will say some prayers for you. Everybody, if you can pray for Blind Needle, that would be amazing. Yes, the phones will listen to you for advertisements. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. It's about to be. It is, it is, it is. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah, more than very. Okay, yes, yes, yes. I am so glad to see all of you all. It's all keywords. Exactly, Ben. It's all keywords. Yes, yes, it is. I feel okay, okay. Yes. So I jump streams just to say that. So you have to. Okay, thank you, Blind Neil. I appreciate that. Look to hear from you probably on IG. I wanted to say that. So you have to really be careful. Also, misinformation. How do I want to say this? Misinformation. As an example, you can't come on and say, I had on my blueberry bush 20 birds that came and ate my blueberries. And when they finished, it made me sick. Now, there's a lot of things that's making people sick right now, okay? But you can't be giving no false information about it. Now, facts is one thing. You can do facts all day long, but you can't give out false information. So, I hope y'all got that one. Yes, I try to be sure and look around. What's in the case? Yes, look behind you and then look at yourself, but, and, some people it may not matter to them what's behind them. It matters to me. You know, I think a clean background is a good background. But that's an individual preference too. While we can't say we are just sick about you can, and that's not exactly what I meant. I meant you can't be specific. Like if you know the birds spread something and it's spreading all over your neighborhood, you can't come on with an assumption about it, or you can't tell me that if I throw out some bird seeds, that's going to be a cure for it. Okay? Just saying. So, okay. Yes. So those are I know. I'm trying to figure out how to say what I got to say to you all because I don't want it to be misconstrued. Yes. Are there certain disclaimers that you should use when you give information? I think there are. I think it depends on what information you're giving. As an example, sometimes when I'm cooking and I'm using a certain herb or something, I might say something like, oh, this is good for this, this, and this. But then I'll quickly say, but you know what? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian, and I'm not a nutritionist. So don't be taking my word for it. I'm just saying, it helped me for this or it helped me for that. I do that all the time. So yes, there are disclaimers you should be giving. I don't think there's any specific disclaimers, but I would just say, I don't know really this, like I use my using my cooking channel, but I would say like, or if I'm growing some herbs, I might say, this can be good for this. Oh, you know what? I did it in one of my videos over here. It was one of the prepping videos that I did, and it wasn't the one about the seed. It might have been the one about the seeds. But what I said was in the beginning, I said something to the fact that, these are known to have had these effects, but I am not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. So please do your own research, okay? So you should always put a disclaimer as to, I am not this, if you have an issue in this area. This is if you're talking about something specific. I hear a lot of people that make products and everything. Now, there are people that are licensed for this and licensed for that. They got degrees behind them. They know what they're talking about, and that's fine. But if you don't, if you're making, say, a hair oil, and you just mixing oils together, and it works fine on your head, but if you give it to somebody else and their hair fall out, you better have put a disclaimer out there that, I use this. I don't know if it's gonna work for you. If you want some, I'll help you out using this at your own risk. Because if you haven't gone through the right protocol to have things tested, to have it proven, and you don't have anything behind you, I've been blessed, no strikes in 6 years. I try to be careful to follow the rules of God. Yes, but Lady Cheryl, you're a good example of what I'm saying right now. You have everything behind you, especially for your products. You have everything behind you. You have your chemistry, I don't even know what all the degrees are, but I've heard you mention them several times. And your teaching, you've got the things behind you to say what you're saying about your stuff. But there are a lot of people just making stuff because they know how to make it. It's work, they like it, it smells good, yada, yada, yada. and somebody else might get hold to certifications. Exactly, lady. That's what it is. That's what it is. Certifications. Yes, thank you so much. But a lot of people don't. You know, a lot of people don't. And they're making it. It works. It smells good. It looks good. But if it's something that you're going to be using, putting on your body, in your body, or whatever, I would put a disclaimer out there. Now, if you're making a candle and the candle just is a candle, is just a candle. You know, it's not for consumption of any form or fashion. So, yes, please put any disclaimer out there. Another thing that you can do, and I see I'm buffering on my screen. I don't know. I'm not buffering on where I'm streaming from, but I'm buffering on my computer, so I don't know if it's my computer, but I hope I'm not buffering for anybody else. I see channels where folks are encouraged bad or violent behavior. They're not taken down, even though well, you know what? That's the thing. You do get so many strikes. You do get so many warnings. But what I was specifically talking about is trying to become monetized. And if you have these strikes at the time that you reach your 1,000 and your 4,000, you got to wait. It has to either expire or what was it? Be overturned. Be overturned. Just a couple of glitches, nothing. Okay, it might be me. Refresh my screen over here because I'm actually streaming from my phone and it's not buffering, but my computer was. That could be a computer thing. You're not, okay, great. Thanks, Lady Cheryl. Thanks, Ann, for letting me know. I refreshed it and it stopped. Hey, Growing with Hudson. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. And gentleman by the name of Running Egg sends his love and told his told his was a yes, he is. Running Egg is. Yes, I gotta get over there to see Running Egg. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that, Auntie Mama. Yes, it's different because Lady Cheryl's a teacher. I get it now. Exactly. At home with Cherie says, even with the license, you still can't make the claim because you are not FDA studied and proven. So always exactly. And that's what I was saying, Cherie. Unless you've done those things, and like Lady Cheryl said, you have the certifications to back it up, then, you know, you need to put out some kind of disclaimer. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Now, there's another thing that you need to put a disclaimer out for. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Anybody that's in the live that's not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate that. But another thing that you need to put a disclaimer out, thanks, got it, good practice to cover yourself because people can misunderstand. Yes, they can. Always present a disclaimer. Yes, Lady Cheryl, always present a disclaimer. Now, there's another thing that if you're talking about something, this falls more in the category that I can think of off the top of my head of like prepping videos, but it's probably a lot more. There's another thing that's called fair use disclaimer. And you can actually pick up a copy of that anywhere on Google, and probably a lot of other people. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? How you doing? Probably a lot of other people's videos, but if you are using the content of, say, the news or another website or something else, you're allowed to use 10 seconds of any clip, and you can use multiple clips from multiple venues or multiple sources, but you're allowed to use 10 seconds of a clip. And if you use that 10 seconds of a clip, you need to put fair use disclaimer in your description. Hey, Gardening with Cocktails and Joy. Welcome in, welcome in. I say I'm not a medical doctor. Please check with your doctor before taking. Exactly. Yep, there you go. There you go, Lady Cheryl. Because you know what? And whether somebody claims they heard you say that or not, as long as you said it, it's in the video. It can be replayed. Like, you people call you on the phone, especially bill collectors, call you on the phone and say, this phone call may be recorded for quality assurance. Well, it's also recorded in case you curse me out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's recorded. You can always go back and play it. So you need to put that fair use disclaimer in there saying that, Fair Use Act, it's a fair use act, and it's a whole little snippet. It's all over the internet. You can get it anywhere. You can just copy and paste it and put it in there and make sure it's in there, because what you're saying is the law that allows you to have fair use then allows you to put that in there. But again, it's 10 seconds. Now, I don't know that there's ever been a crackdown if it's longer than 10 seconds, but I do know that that's the rule, that the rule is 10 seconds. Hey, Erica, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, Rico. Okay, Rico, thank you for letting me know. Hey, the Weekend Garden Show. Hello, hello. I'm just going up right quick to make sure I did not miss anyone. I didn't want to miss anyone. Yes, 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 yes. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Is anyone, but I buffered a few minutes ago, Joanne, but I refreshed and it went away. Um, it went away. Hope you're doing great. Good to see you, Joy. Good to see you. Yes. So those, yes, always. I am not skilled enough in editing to use clips and stuff. Yes, but you know what? You may become skilled enough to use clips. And so if you are, that's when you want to make sure that you use that fair use disclaimer. And it doesn't always have to be clips. It could be words. You could print the words across your screen. It's still fair use disclaimer. And when in doubt, if you don't know, like, is this really fair use, or is this really this, or do I need a disclaimer? Put it in there. When in doubt, use a disclaimer. It won't hurt. People could say in the video, why is she putting a disclaimer there? Forget them people. When in doubt, err on the side of caution and use the disclaimer. Yes, you're welcome. You're so welcome. How to garden. Yes, I see people play longer clips with commentary. Is that safe? It's not really, because it's supposed to be 10 seconds, but you know, people always get away with things. And so I would keep it as short as possible and I would put in that disclaimer. Yes, 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 yes. Lady Cheryl says, be safe than sorry. Exactly. Be safe than sorry. What harm would it do? Good tip. Yes, it's better to be safe. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, you have got to protect yourself at all costs. I mean, you know, I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, oh, I'm just doing YouTube for fun and everything. And that's fine. A lot of people are. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for those of us who are monetized or who are seeking to be monetized, protect yourself the best you know how. And like I said, when in doubt in anything, if you have to ask yourself, should I do this or not? Probably you need to go ahead and do it. Now, if you have to ask yourself, should I do this video or not? You probably should not do that video. You know, you probably shouldn't do it. If you have to ask yourself, if the content for which you are getting ready to put out is questionable enough for you to say, should I do this? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You know, and that's another thing. Now this is, here I go. I'm waving again, but see, one thing brings up another thing. People that vlog and you're going into stores or any place and you're talking to people, you better make sure you ask that person, can they be on camera? And you better not film nobody in the background when they are clearly on camera. You better block them out unless they have given you permission to film. You also are supposed to ask each and every store you go in, ask the management, can I film in here? I'm just saying. You need to ask. You need to ask. Yes, and I don't vlog like that. I do a couple of times. I did do a members only. I've seen faces, but yep, that's what you're supposed to do, Lady Cheryl. I did a members only video where I was in, and if anybody goes back, any of my members, if you go back and watch that video, I was in Walmart at some seeds, and I very rarely do anything. If I am in the store, I may be showing what I'm buying or my thing, but rarely do I just show the camera. Anyway, I was filming in front of me the seed packets that I was getting ready to buy. And some people walked through the door. I moved that camera so fast. Go back and watch the video. You'll see me. I took the camera down, or I did something very quickly because some people came through and they were clearly on my screen. They were clearly on my screen. And honestly, I don't know how to blur. I don't know how to blur people out. Now I probably could have put something over it, like a picture or some words over their face. I don't know how to blur it out. I don't even know how to do that. I moved that camera so fast. But see, I didn't concern myself with it because it was a members only video. So it only went out to a certain amount of people and they my members. So it's like a private, because you do a members only video. It's technically private to the rest of the world. Nobody else can get to it, you know. No, nobody else can get to it. I'm usually watching the host and not the chat because I'm on the phone, so I missed it. I'm terribly. Oh, no worries, Cherie, girl. When I'm on my phone, you all can tell when I'm on my phone. I have to say one word, I answer quickly, one word. I don't spell people's names out because I can't do all that on my phone. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, love notes. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. So glad you are here. Yes, it's under Mosaic in your editor. I just figured out how to blur. Okay, well, I have to look for that. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? How are you doing? So glad to see all of you all who just came in. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome and amazing. So you have to really be careful. You have to be careful. So the things that are the community guidelines, and this thing does not include copyright. So if you have a copyright strike, you can still apply, but you cannot if you with the community guidelines. Now, why that works that way, I have no clue. You know, in the community guidelines, anybody can actually Google it. If you Google YouTube community guidelines, it will come up in Google and you can just read them. Random question, y'all, that's okay. What is the difference between the blue and green moderators? Oh, the green is not moderators. People in green are my channel members. These are people who have joined the Scaredy Cat crew. So those are channel members. And then the blues, or if it's just blues, it's moderators. Now, if you are looking at the chat from a PC and someone is both a channel member and a moderator, you will probably see them in blue, but you'll see a little icon by their name, which is actually a watering can, although it looks like a flower pot. Watering can, that indicates that they're a channel member because the blues override the greens in the chat. So if you are blue and green, your blue will show, not your green. Now, if you're on a phone, the green will show. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. I think the copyright strike, they will still monetize the video, but the content creator won't get the earnings, so they will still monetize. That's probably why, Cherie. That is probably why. Yes, absolutely. That is probably why. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. Yes, yes, yes. That's why that's like that. Yes, blues override greens. So, moving right along. I think that's all. Let me make sure that's all I wanted to say about that. Okay, yeah, the rest of it is the second half. So yes, be careful, guys. And if you're looking to get monetized, make sure you don't have any strikes so you won't have to wait even longer. Because like I said, who knows how long it takes for it to be, what is it? I keep forgetting. I don't know why I keep forgetting the words. Overturned or expired. Yes, how do you find the application or for monitoring? For monitoring, for monetization, you won't find the application. Once you reach 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, you'll get notified in your YouTube studio and possibly by email. I'm not sure if it comes by email, but I know you'll get you notified in your studio, at least on a PC, that says you can now apply for it, and then you apply for it. It's not this long drawn out application either, but you have to check off certain boxes and things like that. Oh, awesome, Rico. Glad you came back. So they'll notify you. You don't have to worry about it. They will tell you. And I'm a beginner, so this information is good to know. Yes, 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 yes. And even if you're not a beginner, there are a lot of people that don't really know about it, actually. Yes, you can ask the question in the help area, then they will know. Yes, okay, yes, they will notify you. Okay, so Lady Cheryl says that you can ask the question in the help area and they will notify you. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Growing with Husband says don't forget to put a space. It's 2/%. Yes, that's what gets you. And Tommy says, I have had copyright strikes back in 2019, had to go to copyright class before they would take it off. and had to wait 90 days before I could have the channel back. So see, boom, good one. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks. See, so copyright strikes, and that's another thing that people seem to play around with. To me, it's like they get a copyright strike and they're still doing the same thing. I'm like, really? So I don't know what makes people tick in that area, but if I got a copyright strike on something, I'd be like, whoa, 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 wait a minute, what is this? I'm never doing this again, whatever it is. Whatever it is. So I would pay attention to that. Yes, that's good information, Tommy. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think it takes a while for new channels to come in search. It does. If you have under 1,000 subscribers, unless you have an awful lot of videos, you will not come up in search. And if you do, you are really, really far behind. So, yeah, it's hard for somebody under 1,000 subscribers to come up in the search. Yes, you can get up to 3 before they delete the channel, but yes, be careful. Yes, 3 strikes you out. That's the old ball game. Yes, 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 yes. So let's move on. The other part of what I wanted to talk about tonight was the new monetization feature. Yes, let's see. TT says, I saw that community guidelines meter the other day in my creative studio and thought to myself, container crops will break it down for me. Yes, indeed. Hold on just a second. Yes, come in. Hey, I'm on live. What's up? You leaving or you just coming in?
I'm going back to work.
Okay. All right.
Love you. See you later.
All right. Love you. See you later. This is my son. He ain't showing his face today.
I gotta go.
Huh? I know you gotta go. He's going to work. This is my son, my youngest son.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Bye. I love you. See you later. Be careful out there. I know it's storming.
Hmm?
I said, be careful out there. I know it's getting ready to storm.
Oh, no.
All right. Uh-huh.
YOBRAY.
All right. 2% said, yeah, contain traps. I'm drowning in the sea of YouTubers. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. I found you 2%, the sweet spot filter by channels, and look for her pick. Yes, you have to look for the pick. You have to know the pick. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Chef Pan Son. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ann. Yes, I've always wondered why people put other folks' clips and pictures in their video. I guess I'm just, you and me both, but they do. Yes, and break it down for, yeah, I'm trying, TT. Yes, Ola Joe says, hey, son, I thought my name was special. Ha, ha, ha. Pumpkin, that's right, Rosalind, pumpkin boy. Yes, he's the one that wants the pumpkins. Yeah, hey, baby, hey, container crop son. Yes, cutie pie son. Thank you all. So, moving right along, the second thing I wanted to do was sunshine. That's cute. I like that, Joy. Talk about the new monetization feature. It's a feature that a lot of you all may have heard of. They just changed the name of it. Everybody that's monetized does not have it, but they are rolling it out. So if you don't have it, you probably will. I have it on this channel. I do not have it on my cooking channel. How they are determining how it's being rolled out, I do not know. It is still in the beta stage. So, yes, Sweet Spot, it is. Yes, yes, it is, Sweet Spot. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Hey, Gigi, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. And it's now called Super Thanks. Originally, it was called the applause button. Now, it's been around in beta for quite some time. My sister actually has had it since January of last year. And it was called the applause button. I just recently got it, probably within the last month, and now it's called Super Thanks. If you are monetized and you have it, when you go, hey, Margaret, hello, hello, welcome in, thank you for coming. Thank you, Gigi, I appreciate that. If you have it, when you go into your YouTube studio, at least on a PC, I'm not sure about the phone because I don't use my phone for a lot at all. But at least on a PC, excuse me, I'm plugging up my computer. It's dying on me over here. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. It is in YouTube Studio, and then you go to your monetization tab, and then you click on supers. And all the way over to the right hand side, you'll see super thanks. You have to turn it on just like you turn on super chats and super stickers. Now, I'm trying not to post my page on people's videos. I don't want to be rude. Yeah, that's not a good thing to do, but you'll get there. Just keep doing what you're doing. The thing about it is super thanks is very similar to super chats and super stickers. However, it is for videos. Super chats and super stickers. You can't give anybody a super chat or a super sticker unless you are in a live like this one right here or a premiere. On the reverse or the flip side of it, the super thanks can only be given on a regular video. It will appear on the live once the live is indexed into a video. Right now, there are 4 tiers, meaning there are 4 amounts that you can give, and there are 4, what do I want to call them, reactions that happen when you give it. One thing happens is when you donate this way, it highlights your comment on the person's in the comment section. You know how you go to a video and you say, hey, great tomatoes. And if you bought a super thanks, it would highlight it. It would say thanks. It's going to highlight your name. It's going to highlight your channel. And it's going to put the amount that you gave, just like when it goes up the stream for a super chat. It is found under the video next to the share button. It's really good because it really helps long term. That highlighted message stays there. So if you send somebody a super thanks, other people are going to see that, which will attract them to your channel too. So it's kind of twofold in that manner. They are still working on it. The one downside that I have found so far is that when somebody sends you a super thanks, you can find the amount that they gave. First of all, you'll see the amount that they gave, and it sure is, Urban Girl. It's an investment for both parties. Yes, it is. It helps the channel, and I like it because sometimes, thank you, Growing with Hudson. I appreciate you more. Thank you for that super chat. When you're in the live and somebody gives you a super chat or a super sticker, it helps the channel, it helps the person. But you have to, if you like what they're doing, you kind of have to wait till they go live. Maybe they're not going live that much. On the iPhone, it's just as you type in the chat, it says highlighted comment. Okay, excellent. And thank you for telling me that, because I don't use my phone for very much except for taking the videos. And you have to wait until that person goes live. You say, oh man, I wish I could support them. I wish I could do it. You have to wait till they go live. Hey, Bree, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Well, this way you don't. If you like, sometimes videos, just individual videos has such good information and content, and you like, oh man, I wish I could do something right here. Boom, you can. So I like it for that aspect of it. Even for myself, sometimes I want to help a channel out, but I gotta wait till they go live. Everybody don't go live all the time. Everybody don't go live often enough, And then sometimes when you give like that, on a way, it's a spur of the moment, or your funds are available now. You might spend them by the time they go live. So you kind of want to react. So I think it's a good for that. But the thing I was getting ready to say, the downsides, I can't wait to get some money to share anyway, especially, oh, that's a beautiful sweet spot. But the one thing that, thank you, Joy. I appreciate this. This is great information. Thank you so much. I try to provide information that people can use. Because it takes a lot to go through this information, but I'm nosy. I enjoy it. And since I enjoy it, I figured I might as well do it and share it. Because what good is it doing me just to know all this stuff if I'm not sharing it with anybody? You know, that should be the purpose. The purpose should be to help other people. And so if I know this, why wouldn't I want you to know it? Because I want all of us to succeed in whatever form or fashion that we're trying to succeed in. So I give the information because I want everybody to come along as one. I want everybody to move along as one. I don't want anybody to be left behind, especially because of this lack of knowledge. You know, and the majority of this stuff is just knowledge. You know or you don't. And like this, knowledge is power. Knowledge is actually more powerful than money, because sometimes if you just know, if you know how to maneuver or know how to do this or know how to do this, it'll take you further than a dollar will any day. So I'm just saying. But the downside to it that I have found so far is that when somebody sends a super thanks, you can find, outside of finding it on the actual video, it's not, anybody that's monetized knows if you receive a super chat or a super sticker, you can go to your YouTube studios and you can see what they said on the super chat or super sticker and the amount they gave and what the channel was. That's not there for the super thanks. I was searching all over for it. I contacted YouTube. I'm like, where is it? I see it on the video, but how do I find it in my analytics? I had no clue, and they told me how to find it in the analytics, and they said they're still working on it. It'll probably be there, but it's still in beta, and they are still rolling it out. So if you don't have it, don't panic. You also may have a notification, because I have this on my cooking channel. Lady Cheryl says, yes, I feel the same way. Let's all share. Thanks. You're so welcome, Lady Cheryl. Yes, yes, yes. What is the benefit of having all this knowledge if you're not sharing it? It's not going to do me a bit of good. Not all of it. Some of it's not going to even pertain to me, so why not give it? It might help somebody, and that's what you want to do. You want to help somebody. If you can help, I believe that's a song. I can't think of who originally sang it, and I'm not going to sing it because they probably say copyright. But it's the song. If any of you all know, it's an old song, but if any of you all know, it says, if I can help just one person, then my living shall not be in vain. And that's what I pretty much live by. If I can just help one person, if just one, all y'all that's in the stream, if one person in this stream gets something out of this, then my living shall not be in vain. Thank you, Veggie Form. I appreciate that. Then my living shall not be in vain. Yes, yes, then my living should, yes, Lady Cheryl. That's what I live by. And so I try to help people, and I always tell people, if there's something you don't know or can't know, my email is in my About Me page. I'm on IG. You can message me. I try to check everything at least once or twice a day. Sometimes I fall by the wayside, but for the most part, I try to, you have accomplished that. Thank you so much, Ann. I appreciate that. Hey, bro, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I just try to, because, if I don't know something, I hope somebody would help me. So I try to pass that along. And I just think that's the best thing. That's the best thing and the best way to do. Mahalia Jackson, thank you. If I could, Mahalia Jackson, that's right. That's right. I could not think of who's saying that. Mahalia Jackson, that's right. That's right. And do you know that Mahalia Jackson, I don't even know how I could have forgot that, but I could not think of her name. Her daughter was one of my mother's really, really good friends. And she was also, when I got married, she was my wedding planner. Her daughter. Yes. And that woman could sing, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Lion Crest, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. So yeah, hey Turf, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. So yes, if I could just help one person, then my living is not in vain. Thank you, Turf. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, great bit of trivia. Yeah, thank you, Angela. Thank you. Oh wow, that's dope. Yes, 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 yes. So yes, she was my wedding planner, and she was a very good friend of my mom's. So yes, 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 yes. I love that. So yes, that is a new feature. So if you get it, turn it on. Now on my other channel, my cooking channel, inside the YouTube studio, go to membership. Thank you, Rosalind. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. go to memberships, and it may say, now it does say this on my cooking channel, it says you do not have access to Super Thanks yet, but do not worry, it is on its way. Thank you, Lion Crest. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It says, do not worry, it is on its way. So, and that's when you go to your studio, then click on monetization. It's on the left-hand side. But the super thanks is all the way over to the right after you get to super chats and super stickers. You do have to turn it on. But that's all. But now if somebody sends you one, you will see it in the comments. And another way to find it is to go to your comments in your studio, whether it's the phone or the PC, and you will see it. And I think it's a really good thing because there are so many people that don't go live at all, and they're monetized, but they're not able to have access to super chats and super stickers because they don't go live. And I think that it's a good way for YouTube to show. And that's another thing. I'm deviating again, y'all. I'm sorry. I keep deviating, but as things come to me to say, I feel I have to say it. I thought it was if you had no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Two separate things. It's a whole new feature. No ma'am. No ma'am. So, Lady Cheryl, somebody looking at your canning or your harvest or how you do something with something, they like, oh man, this saved me a world of whatever. Boom, they can send it to you. So you need to check it, Lady Cheryl. Make sure and like I said, if you don't have it, they are rolling it out. So don't panic if you don't have it. But I just want to say this. Still here, just in cooking, going away. All right, thank you so much, Tommy. I wonder that it says let me go back up and get that question right quick. 1 second. Cherie says, that is why it says on mine, I wonder if you had to do, no ma'am. They're two completely separate things. They're completely separate. One does not affect the other in any form or fashion. But I just want to say this. I hear a lot of people that get monetized on YouTube, and they complain about the 10 cent. They complain about the 6 cent. I'm going to tell you two things, and take it with a grain of salt, because this is my personal opinion. Nobody have to listen to it. Nobody have to agree with it, because it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. But two things. People say the ads don't pay that much. The ads don't pay that much. I ain't making no money. Okay, you have to look at this in two ways. Right, love knows. Number one, 10 cent is better than no cent. That's one. So I guess it's three things. Like they say, 50% of something is better than 50% of nothing. That's one. Child, every cent adds up. Yes, it does. Number one, a lot of people are not utilizing all of the, and that's another reason why I talked about the super chats. A lot of people are not utilizing all of the monetization features that are available to them. Okay, that's one. Number two, you're on their platform. Now, I understand. I got 2 channels, and they both monetize. I understand that they're taking 45% and giving me 55%. When I first got monetized, it was 30-70, okay? So now, you know how I feel. It was 30-70. Now it's 45-55. 45-55, 45-50. Okay, whatever the math is. Y'all got the point. But the thing about it is, number one, you on their platform. Number two, you not paying rent. Number three, you ain't paying for nothing on that end. You ain't paying no utilities. You don't have a storefront that you got to go get insurance for. You ain't paying nothing. So if you never make a dime, you're doing what you're doing for free on a sense, but you ain't paying for it. You ain't paying for it. And that's another thing. A lot of people complain about Teespring. Teespring is another thing where you can get your merch from. That's where this came from. That's where my merch comes from. And I know Teespring takes a hefty amount, but you got to look at it again. All I got to do, I designed this myself. Cat and all. I went on the site, did it myself. I ain't paid a dime for nobody to do it. I did it myself. That's number one. But likewise, just like on YouTube, on that site, I'm not paying a dime. If nobody never comes along and buy a t-shirt, I ain't paid nothing. I don't have 100 t-shirts sitting in my closet somewhere that I have put out my hard-earned money for, praying somebody come along and buy one. And when they do buy one, then I got to get in my car, use the gas that I just paid $4 for to try to get to the post office before they closed or the next day, taking time out of my day to get to the post office. Now, when I get to the post office, I got to then pay the postage. So now there are some people that are good at that. Now, if you good at making t-shirts and you good at making merch and that's your thing, then go for it. But for those of us who aren't, I don't mind giving them whatever they get. Because guess what? I can also mark my product up as much as I want. Their cost is going to be the same thing. So now I don't know the cost of everything, but let's just say, for example, it costs them $10 to make this shirt. Well, if I charge $15 for it or $20 for it, then I'm making $5 and $10, and I ain't done nothing. I ain't left my house. Now, get this. If I had did my own t-shirts and I had bought 100 of them and they sitting in my closet and I got to go to the post office, I got to use my gas, I got to pay for the postage, I got to make sure they get on there. Guess what else I got to do? I got to make sure the customer is satisfied, and if they don't, then I got to take the return back. I got to pay my own restocking fee. Then I got to turn around and try to sell it all over again. But now I got a piece of used clothing or item that maybe nobody else wants because it ain't brand new no more because somebody else had it. But Teespring, if somebody got a problem with it, they got to direct. They don't call me. They call Teespring, and Teespring will handle it. I've had them send out mugs before the mugs was broke. I told a person, here's the email. They emailed them. Teespring replaced the mug. I didn't have to do nothing. They didn't have to pay another shipping cost. And I ain't do nothing. Nothing. So it's one thing to complain about it, but you got to look at the whole ball of wax. And until I can get my feet above water, well, maybe I'm making enough money, I can afford to have 100 shirts sitting here waiting on somebody to buy it. I can afford to stock this up. I can afford to go ship it or have somebody else ship it for me. That's a better deal. Because if I never sell nothing, I owe nobody nothing. So if I go somewhere and I have a bunch of shirts printed, I got to pay that person. Okay, even if it's on net 30, or even if I use credit. If I use my credit card to pay for it, I got to pay that back, probably with interest, because if I had to use a credit card in the first place, I probably didn't have the money in the bank to pay for it. And that means I got to pay for it on time. If I'm paying for it on time, that means I'm paying for interest. Hey, Callie Poop Bear, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. And I'm sorry, guys, y'all got me on my bandwagon, and I'm preaching tonight, and I apologize, because that's not what I came on here to do. But somebody said something in my chat that drove me to say that. So, all right, Growing with Hudson. So, I just want to say these are free platforms. And if you go anywhere else, you got to pay. You know, it's fine to have your own website. It's fine to do all that. Do it, okay? Do it, but don't put yourself under pressure to do it until you get to the point you can afford to do it, okay? Don't look at it and say, well, I'm not making any money. You may not be, but if you made, like we said, 10 cents, did you make that 10 cent last month? So maybe you're doing something else over here. You made $10. Now you got $10.10. But in the meantime, you ain't putting out no money. Not a none. Not a none. And I'm going to tell you one other site that you're not doing, you should be. If every gardening channel in here should have a store on the Flipside Marketplace. I'm so impressed with them because guess what? They in the same thing. They're collecting the shipping from the buyer and they only charge you when you make a sale. So it's free to have your store on the site, and that is a blessing. So if you don't have a store on the Flipside Market, you need to go check them out and you need to get one. because it's the same thing. I have a few things over there, not as much as I want to have over there. I have to have the time to get my things together because I believe in having everything together. Now, I do have to ship it out, but I get to print the shipping label for free. So, yeah, I'm using my ink, and I do have to go to the post office, but I'm actually shipping things that I can put the postage on, go out there in front of my house, put it in the mailbox, put the little envelope, the little red flag thing up, go and buy my business. So that's what I'm doing until I can get to the point where I can sell something that maybe I really got to package. I really got to get this off because it won't even fit in the mailbox or whatever. I'm just saying, it's another beautiful place to be. So if you're not taking advantage of it, you need to. You need to. It's a lot of work marketing and making your own products. I know, Lady Cheryl, it is. And there you don't have to do it. And if you're not, these are basically words. You can go over there. You don't have to have something like this cat or something on it. You can just put your channel name on the merch and sell that. And that's no different. That's no different than creating a thumbnail. People that's creating these thumbnails, if you can put words on a thumbnail, you can do this. It is no difference. Trust me. Trust me. And it guides you. And then on top of it, they got support. You can email them if you get stuck. They'll help you out. They help you out. So all of that put together gives you, or should give you, an income. Even if it's $5. It's more than you had. And you start somewhere, and the longer you do it, the more you do it, the more time goes on, the more you will eventually make. Because if you do anything long enough, you can't do nothing but get better at it. If you do anything long enough, you may not be at the level you want to be at. All right, Ola Joe, go right ahead. Thank you so much for letting me know. You may not be at the level you want to be at, but you will be at a level that you weren't at before. Same thing like exercise. You might can't sit on the floor and do 10 sit-ups. But I guarantee you, if you do one sit-up for 30 days, at the end of that 30 days, you can do 2. That's just the way it works with everything. I will be taking advantage. I make a lot of products. Yes, absolutely take advantage. I need something to sell. I want a store. Yes, go on there and see what other people are selling and think about what you have to offer as well. I'm just saying, that's just what I think. It's just like I said when I started that little preaching session. I apologize, y'all. Forgive me, but anybody that know me from my other channel know I get on the bandwagon and I start preaching all night, which I do not mean to do. But it just happens. It just happens. I've lived a long time. And all these years I've ran many a businesses. You all wouldn't believe the types of businesses I've had and the many business I've had. And to this day, outside of YouTube, I'm still running a full-time business. So I've learned a lot over the years. And I'm just trying to share it. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to share it. Yes, I told you we listeners said sweet spot. I know, right? Yes, by making jam or jelly. Yes. So, and there's a lot I still don't know. And a lot I have to learn. And I'm looking, a lot of people say when they get my age, they feel old or they old. Child, I'm just at the beginning of my second half. I'm at the beginning of my second half. Yes, I am. I'm at the beginning of my second half. Yes. A blessed garden says, "Oh, you're only 35. Girl, times 2. Yes. That is amazing. So anybody have any questions about all this? I know that's right. Yes, sweet spot. Yes, indeed. Anybody have any questions about all this stuff that I've been talking about today? Because I have said a mouthful. And I want to make sure anybody got any questions, I can try to answer them. G Mama says, I know that's right. Yes. It is a blessing, though. It's a blessing. But all those things take advantage of when you can. Just taking it all in. You're welcome, Growing with Hudson. Ann says, name the marketplace again. My mind went blank. Flipside Marketplace. Matter of fact, let me see if I can put that in my chat. Let me see if I can put the link to it in my chat. I know I have it bookmarked. I know I do. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's not what I want to do. There you go. Let me see. I know I have a bookmark. If not, I can just pull it up right quick. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Thanks, Sweet Spot. Sweet Spot says she'll find it and put it in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Auntia. I'm speaking to people I spoke to a long time ago. Yes, it's helpful perspective. Keep preaching. Yes, I thank you for that. Thank you very much. Someone did comment that I should sell my seeds on the flip side. Let me tell you something. I sell seeds on the flip side market. Now, you can also put an outside link. So I also have my merch out there too. But I've been selling seeds on the flip side market. And they sell. I'm going to leave it at that. They sell. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for putting the flip side market in there, and Sweet Spot. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Good night, Lady Cheryl. Thank you so much for being here. You be blessed until we meet again. Blessed Gardner says, yes, Kiki. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Also, I don't feel comfortable selling seeds yet. I haven't tested them. LOL. Yes, but you know what, Cherie? I will have some that I haven't tested. The ones I have out there, I have tested. But I'm going to be honest. Again, back to disclaimers. It doesn't matter, Cherie, if you've tested them or not, for one reason. Because you can send me some seeds right now. That don't mean they're going to grow in my garden. So what good is you testing them doing for me? It does not mean they're going to grow in my garden. It doesn't. I don't have the same atmosphere. I don't have the same environment. I don't have the same soil. I'm not you. You could just have a green thumb and I don't. You know? And so, you don't want to sell anything that's absolutely, well, I know this will never grow. But what may not grow for you might grow for me. But I say that on the flip side, Mark, with my seeds. I say, please note, I cannot guarantee that these seeds will germinate for you as they have for me, or whatever I see, some little verbiage like that. I say because different things affect the germination of seeds. The environment, the weather, which is part of the environment, but a host of things, the soil, a lot of things, contaminants that may be in one soil. Somebody might decide they want to water their garden with some rusty water, and I watered mine with I only had rainwater. So you can't guarantee, no matter how you tested them. Now, the one thing that works well when you do test your own, that you can put that in there. You can say that, well, I grew these and this is what they did for me. Now, you can say that in there. But that's still not going to guarantee they're going to work for me. Kiki says, not rusty water. Hey! So, I'm going to seriously look into it. I'm loaded with seeds. Yes, you can't guarantee. That's back to the same thing we were talking about with those videos. Put your disclaimer in there and let people know that you cannot guarantee the germination of these seeds. And even if you had success over the last 10 years, don't mean if you send them to me, they're going to grow. I might get them and they don't germinate at all. Okay? So what is your testing doing? The only thing your test of the seeds do is give you testimony. Okay? But you can also put that disclaimer in there too. I have these seeds. I collected these seeds from my garden, but I have not tested the seeds. I have not grown anything from these seeds. You could say, hey, I bought these seeds, but I have not planted these seeds. But you're welcome to these seeds. They're for sale. Put your disclaimer out there. Never look for a reason to hinder making money. Money does not solve every problem. No, that doesn't solve most problems. but it sure make it a heck of a lot easier. I'm just saying. It sure make it a heck of a lot easier. That has happened to me so many times from reputable seed companies. Then here comes Dollar Tree holding me down. See, boom. Love no says exactly. Yes. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's right. Never let it stop you from making money. Find your disclaimers, do what you want to do. And like I said, you may have some seeds that didn't germinate from you. You might send them to me, and I'd be like, oh, snap, I got to go buy more. So don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Ann says, let me just say thank you for your encouragement to go live. I probably would not have done it without you and Brooks Nutty. You are so welcome. And that's right. Anybody in this chat that was looking to get monetized and you are not going live, please do so. The sooner you go live, the sooner you will get monetized, because unless your videos that you are dropping are getting thousands of views. And I don't mean one video. I mean, you drop a video, boom, you got 3, 4, 5,000 views. If that ain't happening, that's the only way you're going to get 4,000 watch hours. That's a lot of watch hours. A lot of watch hours. But the reason why the lives, here I go again. I'm sorry, y'all, jumping stream, but I got to say this since Ann said that. I had some germinated a year later as volunteer. Yep. Ann's live was amazing. We looking for more. But let me explain this right quick for those of you all who have not been going live or hesitant to go live. If you want to become monetized, the reason why going live is just about crucial. Thank you, Love Notes, for putting that in there. Is crucial is because now, first of all, let me put my disclaimer out here. 2 plus 2 equals 5. 10 plus 10 equals 18. 2 times 1 is 4. Okay? I said that to say I am bad at math. Okay. You talking to me now? I am bad at math. But that makes it so much sense. But the difference in the lives is, okay, most people try to go live for at least 1 hour. At least 1 hour. The reason being is because for every 15 to 20 minutes that somebody stays in your live, it's a view. So if one person come to your live and they stay the whole hour, you got 3 to 4 views. And I don't know if it's 15 or 20 minutes. That's why I said 15 to 20. I don't know if it's 15 or 20. But you got 3 views out of one person. They come. The longer they stay, the longer you stay on live, and the longer each individual stays on live with you, it's a view. Now, for those that leave out and come in, every time they leave out and come back in, it's a view. So this is why, for those of you all who have gone live and you've gotten off live, and all of a sudden it says 78 views, 100 and something views, you're like, oh, I only had so many people in there. That's why. So that's why you also see people when they're really trying to get monetized. Sometimes they on live for 3 and 4 hours. Sometimes they on live every day. I did that on my first channel. I started April 28th. I was monetized on October 28th. That was a 5-month span. I got there by going live every single night, 7 days a week. I came on at 7 o'clock. Some days I didn't get off till 9. Some days I didn't get off till 10. I rarely stayed an hour. I did not miss one day of going live. And a couple of times I went live twice. I go live in the morning, I go live in the evening. But I said, you know what? I'm not doing this for no whole year to get monetized. I'm going to go ahead and do what I got to do to knock it out. And at that time, my lives were commanding about 70 to 90 people every time I came on live. But it still took me 5 months. So if you think you don't have to go live, you got to go live. The sooner you go live, the sooner you get there. And see, my cooking channel is in a community. They ain't that supportive. They ain't supportive like y'all. Child, please. I was playing games. That's how come the people was in there. I was playing games. I played I don't even know what kind of games. I played so many games, it wasn't funny. I was playing. I mean, we was just playing. I had games. They was having to pick this, and if you do this, then you next, or you this. Child made up all kind of games. They was playing games and having fun. Yes, you did the work, my dear. Thank you. I did. I have been trying to understand that. Yes, that's how it works, Pooh Bear. That's how it works. I can do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I know I definitely need to go live. Yes, you do, Weekend Gardener Show. Come on now. Your name even says you need to go live. Weekend Garden Show. We're waiting on the show. All right, Ola Joe. Yes, yes, yes. I was just talking about all the games I played over on my other channel when I was trying to get monetized. I don't know if DC Purple Diva or you know the names of any of those games I used to play over there. Yes, 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 yes. I used to go live daily until I got monetized. Yeah, I stopped going live daily until I got monetized. But see, now my videos take over. So I don't need to worry about the 4,000 hours. But keep in mind, once you get monetized, you got to maintain that 4,000 hours. And if you can't maintain it through your videos, you better keep going live. I don't have to go live over there anymore to maintain it, because typically my views are between 10 and 12,000 a month over there, which they should be higher. But so I don't have to worry about going live over there anymore. I did the same thing, Kiki. Just throw your hat over the fence and go. Exactly. Yes, and your live was awesome. And when's the next one? Yes, I'll have to recruit my sewing crew to come watch me on this channel when I go live. Yes, but you know what, Cherie? The gardening community is amazing. It is one of the most amazing communities out here. I'm pretty sure if you go live, you'll be surprised at how many people will be in your live. I really believe that. Because see, you know what, Cherie? I see you all over the place. And, you know, in the gardening community, what comes around goes around. So you support a lot of people, and they will come back and support you, too. I love Ann's Lab. I did, too, Ola Joe. I did, too. The gardening community is amazing, says Lovin. It is. It is absolutely amazing. Yes, well, I need 980 hours, so I need to do something. See? That's fine. Kiki, girl, you almost there. You can knock that out in 2 lives. 2 or 3. You can knock that out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Kiki, you all over the place. Girl, do you know if you went live, every last single one of us be up in there. You stayed 2 or 3 hours, we all be up in there. And that's another thing. Sometimes people aren't physically there. Like you've seen some people in here say, "Oh, I'm cooking." A lot of people turn the live on, just let it run on a device, and they can hear what's going on. So if their name is called or something, somebody says something about them, then they can say something. But everybody, sometimes people are watching the live while they're doing something else. I know, right? Come on, urban girl Kiki. What time you going live tomorrow? Kiki? What time you going live tomorrow, girl? I don't talk well in front of people. You ain't gonna be in front of nobody but yourself. Come on, Blessed Gardener. I'm looking at me. I don't see y'all. I see y'all name. Come on, tell me you don't talk well in front of people. You ain't in front of nobody but yourself. Go in the bathroom and go in the mirror. And if you can talk to yourself in the mirror, that's all you doing is looking at yourself. And I ain't sitting here in front of nobody. Ain't nobody. I ain't got no audience out there getting ready to clap. Like the Lucille Ball show, nice to clap. I know, right? I let lives run all. CIT say I let lives run all time. It's exactly we have to. Broke Foreman says facts. See, you ain't talking to nobody. Watch out, Kiki. Her words are powerful. I'm telling you. I talk to myself all the time. Boom, you got it made. She talk to herself all the time. I just subscribed. If you don't go live, see? Yes. You would get used to it. I'm multitasking now. See, Ola Joe says she multitasking now. Everybody multitask on. I multitask on live. That's why sometimes it takes people a minute to respond. So when you are on live, if you are calling somebody, give them a second and call them again. Say, "You there? You there?" And they're like, "Oh, they called me. They said something." And you say something. I have the videos playing all night. LOL. See, Love No says she has videos playing all night. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you. Yep, I'm working right now, says Ra. Roslyn says she's working right now. Yes, 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 yes. So Blessed Gardener, come on now. Yes. Cherie says I usually listen through live supporting, but gotta get exactly. Exactly. And sometimes that's the best way to do it and to support people. You've got them running, but you can finish doing what you do. I do it and clean up and stuff all the time. And I might sneak back in, and sometimes I'll come back to my computer or something. I'll go up the stream, see if anybody else says something. A lot of times, if you just say so in the stream, people know you there. The host knows you there, but the people in the chat also realize, well, they in and out. Sometimes I say, I'm here but cooking. If I'm cooking something, that means I'm gonna look at the screen every few minutes. But if you say hello to me and I'll say hello right back, don't be getting no attitude because I'm cooking. Yes. Blessed Garden says, I'm a little country and forget I can't say words that sometimes don't understand. So say them the way you say them, because guess what? That's you. That's who you are. And if we can't get used to you and who you are, then shame on us. Don't be trying to change. Talking about you can't say words and people don't understand. So they will get to know you and they will understand what you're saying. Broke Foreman says that makes you unique. Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl, be you. Yes, I love the country. I'm a city girl. I know that's right. Nothing wrong with that, bless God. That's right. Amen, amen. Yes, be you. That's right. I'll be driving and can't. Yep, be driving. So a lot of times people driving, and they'll say something. They'll come in the live, like at a stop sign or something. They say driving but listening. That means that the hosts know that they're there, they're supporting, and they hear everything that's going on. Yes, during this live, I have cooked, clean, and watered. Veggie Form says she cooked, clean, and watered the garden during this live. See, boom. That's right. That's what we have to do. Come on now. That's awesome, Veggie Form. I know that's right. Yes, you go, girl. I know, right? Yes, indeed. All I've done is stuff my face, and yeah, but you got that done. You got your face stuffed, and you got your kids yelled at. No, I'm just kidding. Ann says, "Oh gosh, I said so much wrong, but you can't do it." Love No says they've been getting slick and slipping other people's videos in between while I'm watching play. I've heard that. I've heard that's been happening lately. I don't know what that's all about. But if it keeps happening, I'm gonna have to do a little research. I'm just saying. I've heard other people say it. I was watching. Matter of fact, they told me I was watching your playlist, and that's another thing. Let me say this to everybody too. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought somebody called me in my house, but they didn't. That's another thing I want to say. That if you want to support a channel, especially after they're, no, not especially if they're trying to get monetized and if they have already been monetized. And maybe you can't make their lives because you work when they're on live. That happens a lot. Or you have to do something while they're on live and you can't be there. The one thing you can do that helps people, whether they are monetized or not, is to run their playlist. And if you don't have a playlist, you should have a playlist. And the playlist does not require you to sit there and watch every video. Turn it on. If you're doing something and your computer is free, or if you have more than one device, turn it on, click on that playlist, let it run. If you are not monetized, that will get you a lot of watch hours too. Running that playlist. Run it because they'll watch every last single video. That's also helps with the algorithm because it's engagement. YouTube says, oh, people are watching all of that person's video. Let me push a video out. That's how that happens too. It's not the only way it happens, but that's one way that happens. Now, if you're monetized, then what you're doing is you're running the playlist of people and you're watching every ad. We might get 20 cents instead of 10. So watch playlist, and leave a comment on it every now and then, to let people know. But that's one thing, and I do that periodically for people, and I don't necessarily even tell them. I just do it. I'm like, let me run this person's playlist for them, and just run it. Can anyone suggest a good camera that I don't need an engineering degree? You know what, Auntia? I cannot do. That's the one thing I cannot do. The only thing that I do my videos on, my cooking videos and my gardening videos, is my iPhone. So if I was going to tell you get a camera, I'll tell you get an iPhone. If you don't have one, if you got an iPhone, you're good to go. That's all I use. I'm streaming right now from my iPhone. It's plugged up, it's sitting on my ring light, and it's sitting in front of me. Yes, love no sis. Click on the autoplay on the bottom of the screen so they automatically run. Yes, if you click on autoplay, you don't even have to go back to your device. You just keep playing the next one, the next one, next until it gets to the end. And most people have more than one playlist. So you can watch one playlist this month, watch another one another month. We did that for Garden State Gardener. Matter of fact, he just came in. When Garden State Gardener got to, I think it was like 450 hours he needed, and he came in and he said that to me. I asked everybody in the line to play his playlist, and I don't know how many people did, but they got him halfway there because he came back, I think, the next week and told me he was halfway there. So yes, it makes a difference. It'll help you get there faster. Yes, I haven't used my vlogging camera. Yes, I don't use a camera. I love to get on lives when I'm driving. Yes, it's kind of like podcasts. You get to hear. Yes, I appreciate you so much and everyone else that has helped me really know something about talking to Ann Dale. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Let me see. Broke Farmer says phones are good as cameras nowadays. I agree, Broke. I agree. They really are. They really are. Kiki, I run your videos, but you have to have little volume on. So play. Yes, that's another thing. Thank you for saying that, Ann. If you are at home or somewhere where you don't need to have whatever's going on the screen being heard, or you could be asleep, or you got other people in your house, just put some earbuds into your computer or whatever device you have. Just plug some earbuds in and turn it down on low. It cannot be muted, but earbuds is not muting. They don't know if you got the earbuds in your ear or not. So put the earbuds in. That decreases the volume to the point that you don't hear it. And that's it. Be you, speak however you speak. We got you, says Callie. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wild Love Notes, I had no idea. Yes, click on the autoplay. Yes, 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 yes. Let me see, let me see. The Weekend Garden Show says, I just set up some playlists the other day. I hope people enjoy them. Absolutely, yes, yes. My phone cam is not worth 2 cents, but I'm getting a new one soon, so maybe that's it. That's your issue. These cameras. And you know what? Before I got my iPhone, I did everything. I got monetized on both mine. I just got my iPhone this year. I didn't have no iPhone. I just had an Android, and I did every video and all my editing on that Android. Right now, I do all my videos and all my editing on my iPhone. Only thing I'll keep running into is not enough storage, but I already bought some storage. Looks like I need to buy some more, which I might step it up and buy some more storage, as I keep having to delete stuff off because I do that many videos. But I like it on my phone. I'm gonna tell you another reason why I like it on my phone is because once I do the video, then wherever I'm at, I can edit it. I don't have to wait till I get home to edit it or to have this. You know, I'm sitting there somewhere. You could be sitting at the waiting on the doctor's office, waiting in line, doing anything, stuck in traffic, really stuck in traffic where it's like dead still or something. You can sit there and edit. That's how I do mine. I sit there and edit. Sometimes I'm me and my husband together. We at the store, and I'm like, I'm not going in that store. He in Walmart for 30 minutes. Child, that's 30 minutes worth of editing. I don't need nothing. Got everything I need. Software's on my phone. Drop it in that software, edit it, upload it to YouTube. I'm done. So the phone is wonderful. Now, if I had a camera, I mean, I got to upload it to the PC, then the PC. I gotta wait till I'm there with the PC and I got time to do it. Child, phone is on the go. So that's I like it. I like it for that reason. Yes, my phone can't. Okay, I read that. 2 days we did Gordon. Yep, Love No says 2 days of running his playlist. We got him 450 watch hours. 2 days. Yes, thanks, Ola Joe. Thank you. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. I need to go back up. I went down too far. I went down too far. Bro Farmer says, Andale and people help me out to get my. Yep, I ran yours too, bro. Yep, yep. That's how you get there. Veggie Force says, Kiki, I know you can get those last few hours. I'll run some videos. Yes. Matter of fact, I'll run you too. I have two PCs, and usually I work on one during the day and set the other one up to run people's playlists. So I will run yours tomorrow too, Kiki. Watch. Watch. You're going to be there quick. And people start running that playlist. Callie says, I'm cooking right now. Absolutely. Absolute Urban Girl says, I appreciate that. Yes. How far are you, Urban Girl Kika? I think she says she needs 980 hours. That's not a lot. That's not a lot on these YouTube streets when you got beautiful people like this gardening community to help you out, girl. That is not a lot. Time for a new iPhone as soon as they release the new one next month. I'm not buying it. I got a 511 or not 511. Look at me. I'm thinking about guard. I got some fish emoji for my phone. I got some 511. No, I got the iPhone 11. I'm gonna plan on getting another one anytime soon. But I think I am going to. I need to probably upgrade my storage to a terabyte so I can quit having to delete everything so fast. Yes, the Weekend Garden Show was running your videos today. Oh no, she says the Weekend Garden Show. I was running your videos today. Yes. Oh, that's good to know. Must have the yes. You must have the volume on it. It will not count. I need 900 hours, says Kiki. Yes, I use my Google Pixel. I don't know what that is. Is that software? Yes, my heart is smiling. Thank you so much, Love Notes. Yes. Broke Farmer 76, I got you, bro. I will run your playlist, says Pooh Bear. Garden State Garden, you need a big playlist, my friend. Yes. Well, you know what? The more videos you get, and it's okay to run people's lives. If you run their lives, that helps too, because those are longer. Those are longer. Yes, I just got an iPhone and can't do videos because it has a different email address. Okay. Growing with Hudson says, I just got an iPhone and can't do videos because it's different email. No, 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 no. Go to the Apple Store. It's free. 2 apps you need to download. The one that just says YouTube and the one that says YouTube Studio. That's all you need. And then log into your accounts from the apps. That's all I use on mine. My iPhone has a different email address too. You need to download those. Go to the Apple Store. Get the YouTube one, plain YouTube, and the one that says YouTube Studio. They are both free. Sign into your account, say install, the little thing will go around, it'll install them, then go to each one and log in with your YouTube login information, your YouTube login information. And you're good to go. After that, once you're in your channel, go down to the bottom and say upload a video, go to the YouTube Studio, yeah, and use your software to edit. Whatever software you're using. Now I use KindMaster. I have that downloaded on my phone as well. Like I say, when you're doing these videos on your phone, it's on the go. So I can edit wherever I am. You know? I don't have to worry about anything. And that's how I edit out. That's how I'm able to do 2 channels, because I edit everywhere I go. Sometimes I'm editing and all I get to do is drop my videos, my clips. Because see, I don't do videos where I do the whole video and I got one long clip. I'm like, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. 1, they download faster. And 2, it's just easier for me to edit. So I'm sitting there waiting on somebody. Sometimes all I get to do is download all my clips into the editor. But guess what? 1 part done. Yes, 1 part done. Let me see what everybody else is saying right quick. Hey, Turf, what's going on? Thank you so much, Love Notes. Love Notes, the Denzo, me, LOL. LOL, what's up, Pooh Bear? Just run a few playlists if you have time. That's right. Yes, Loma says, Lion Crest, I've been running your videos and lies over and over. There you go. There you go. There you go. Lion Crest, are you almost there? Are you almost there? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, run a few playlists if you have time. Yes, and like I said, if you have more than 1 device, then turn on the other one. Turn on the other one. People, please don't get mad if see me constantly making comments on your videos in the middle of the night and more. Love knows why would we get mad. Ain't nobody gonna get mad. They should be happy. That's engage. Oh my goodness. Don't have me start another conversation. That's engagement. Anytime you leave a comment on somebody's video, no matter how small or how big, that's engagement. And that's what YouTube is looking for. They're looking for engagement. Somebody said something about the likes and the dislikes, but I'm going to talk about that another day. But yes, comments count because they're like, okay, they're engaging. That's why it's important to answer the comments. I've already talked about that. Y'all want to know about that? Y'all got to go back and watch that live. Yes, Callie says, Turf, About to hit the yard in a few. I figured out where to start the garden. All right, that is amazing. LOL, I won't get mad. I won't either. I will not get mad. Yes, running the playlist now, Birdie says to Kiki. There you go. Comment and watch and click. Oh, and that's another thing. And click on the ads. Exactly. There you go, Garden State Garden. And I want to say this too. When you hear people say they run your playlist and you are in your analytics, you may not notice anything for a day or two. Don't panic and don't be like, they said they was going to run my playlist, but they ain't run my playlist. Give it some time. YouTube's always running behind. Give it some time. It'll catch up. It will catch up. You'll wake up in a day or two and you'll be like, what? Where all these hours come from? Boom. People ran your playlist. Yes, growing with hustling. Won't he do it? Amen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Lioncrest, I'll visit you today. There you go. There you did. Lioncrest say how many hours he need? Lioncrest, how many hours you need? Yes, Lion Crest. How many hours do you need? If you don't mind telling us. If you mind, don't tell us. Yes, Roslyn says click on the ads means to let the ads run. Yes, yes it does. Yes it does. And when you click through on ads, that adds up to he need. Okay, Lioncrest is in the same boat as Kiki. Kiki needs 980. Lioncrest needs 1K. Let's get them there. Anybody that can run Lioncrest playlist, run it. It don't cost you nothing. Just turn it on and let it go. If you have a device that you can do that, let it run. Let it run. And if you don't have a device to do that, when your device is in its downtime, meaning you're doing something completely different and it's just sitting there, run it. Run it. Run it. That's all. I'll be running yours. Matter of fact, when I get off this line, 'cause I have a whole nother computer, I'm going to turn it on and let it run. TT needs 1,000 too. Let's get her there. Let's get her there. Yes, growing hustling, he needs 1K. TT needs a little over 1,000. They tried to block him from answering the question. Oh, okay. Yes, 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 yes. There you go. There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We need anybody that is that close to 4K watch hours. We need to get them there. And if they have more than one playlist, run each one if you can. If you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. We're going to love you anyway because everybody can't do everything. But if you can, please do. Help a brother out. Help a sister out. Yes, I got you, Q, just like I did for Joe. I ran for 48 hours straight. Yep. That's what I typically do. I do not like to leave my PC running overnight because it is my older PC. But what I do is I run it till I go to bed. When I get up in the morning, I turn it right back on and I pick up where I left off at and run it all the way until I go, especially when I'm home all day. I just run it. I just let it rip. Garden State Garden says going to do a little TT and Kiki. I love that. I love that. I burnt my laptop out. Had to get another one. LOL Kiki Reverend Joe for 48 hours. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. Lioncrest says, thank you. I'm going to be doing the same, especially when I have my dual monitor set up. Yes, amen, amen. There you go. We're going to get you there, Lioncrest. We're going to get you there, Kiki. We're going to get you there, TT. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We all need, like I said earlier, we need to all come together at the same time. Especially when you get that close. Now, when you need 4,000 hours or 3,500 hours, we still can run your playlist, but it still might take you a bit to get there. Yes, I love Lioncrest channel too because it's very knowledgeable. I love it. Yes, TT, I'll see you after the live. My friend Blessed Garden says, okay, so it's Kiki, Growing with Hudson, Lioncrest, and who else? TT. TT's Urban Pantry. Yes. And Love Notes is reminding everyone to hit auto on the bottom of the video screen. Yes, we really are the best. We are Urban Garden. We are. I am so, compared to the cooking community is nothing like that. Somebody run your playlist, they be like, help you do what? You on your own over there. You are on your own. Every now and then you find somebody that might run it. Yes, it's autoplay on your playlist. Yes, autoplay on the playlist. I'm in for helping the community. I got you for somebody. There you go. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm far from getting monetized. Thank you, though. That's okay. We can still run you when we can. It will help. DC says, I need more gardening, cooking, and crafting friends. Yes, you do. Crafting is another amazing community. The one that Ola Joe is in, they are amazing supporters. I don't know about the cooking, DC Purple. Good luck on that one. I wish I could. And I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers over there. So anybody that's not subscribed to me, you know, I rarely ask to connect my channels like that. But anybody that's not subscribed to me on my cooking channel, I really would appreciate you. Hit that button because I am almost, last time I checked, which was this morning, I was 250 subscribers away from 10K. I am trying my best to get to 10K before the end of this month. Yes. TT, my mama just called. I told her I couldn't talk. Yes. Chef dropped the cash app. Chef dropped the cash app. Okay, I will. It was, I think Mama Ray Ray came in here and dropped it earlier. There you go, bro. Growing with Husson. What's the link? Container. It's cooking with Chef and I will come up. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I just recently changed my name. But if you put cooking with Chef and More in there, I will come up. But it's cooking at Pam's place. Cooking at Pam's. You can type it in the search bar. I'm first one that's gonna come up if you put cooking at Pam's place. Put the link into the channel, please. Okay, I will put it in. Well, can I get one of my mods to put my other channel in? Because I have to go get my link. That's a shame. Thank you, Veggie Farm. LOL, I was just going to say that. I know, I don't think about that. Yes. Which channel is that, Pam? Cooking at Pam's Place. The cooking channel, Love Notes. Broke needs to learn more ways to saute. Don't be talking about that bologna. I like sauteed bologna. Now, come on. Callie says, so when y'all see Jordan and Mason family, that will be me using my family. And even if I use my mom so I can help everyone. All right, then. We love it. We love it. Yes, I have been sharing that one. Thank you, Love Notes. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got you, Cooking with Pam. Thank you, Love Notes, for putting that in there. Thank you, Weekend Garden Show. I appreciate that. Hey, Renee, how are you? Yes. Let me see. I think I missed somebody. Did I miss anything? I'm not subscribed to your other channel. Gotta learn to cook. Okay, bro. I know I love Ola Joe on replay. Yes, I know. Yes, indeed. Yes. See, we're gonna help each other out. We're gonna make it happen. Yes, we are. Is it oh, let me see. Let me go down and see. Is it Chef P2 or Chef the first one, Chef P2? It's Chef P2. No, it's neither one of those. Wait a minute. Let me put it in there again. I just read it. My bad. That's the right one. I just put it in there again. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. How do you find out about your watch hours? Okay, if you are on a phone, you go to your YouTube studio and everything on both the PC and the YouTube studio. That's how I got in trouble with Cash App. Didn't remember. I know, right? Everything is under 28 days. But PC or the phone, you want to, or if you're on your phone, you go to Overview and you go to your channel analytics and you'll see a little square that'll say watch hours. It'll say 28 days. You want to click on that and you don't want to put a year, you want to put 365 days, okay? Because they say a 12-month period, but it's 365 days. Trust me on that one. You need the 365 days. That's going to tell you how many watch hours you have in 365 days. Do the math, subtract that from 4,000. That'll tell you what you need. Same thing in YouTube Studio. When you're in YouTube, on the PC. When you're on PC, go to your channel analytics on the PC. Then over in the upper right hand corner, you'll see a tab that'll say 28 days. You'll hit a drop down. The drop down will have months, August, July, as well as last 7 days, last 28 days, last 365 days. Hit the 365 days, then everything will repopulate. You look in the middle, you'll see watch hours. They'll give you how many watch hours you have in 365 days. Do the math, subtract that. Listen to me. Turf should be after me for talking about do the math, because every time he say that in his live, I'm like, wait, Turf, you talking about do the math? We can't do the math. Here I am talking about do the math. Take that number and subtract it from 4,000. What is the name? What is the name of what, Pooh Bear? Pooh Bear is my son's nickname since a baby. Aww. Love Notes has our back. I know, right? Yes. Make sure you have you need a playlist set up. Yes, Cherie says my watch hours don't match my monetized hours. I'm wondering if they don't count shorts. My watch hours on the monetized sewing channel match the watch, but I've never done a short. I'm not sure what you mean when you say your watch hours don't match your monetized hours. I'm not sure which two categories you're talking about there. Thank you, Callie. I have lots of playlists. Yes, I do too on both my channels. They don't, at home, Cherie, they don't count shorts towards my... Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, yes, Lion Crest is correct. They do not. You know what? Shorts was not meant to be monetized originally. And they say this in their YouTube information, that shorts originated... Well, first of all, we all know they originated because they were so popular with TikTok. But they felt that it was a way for people to gain more subscribers to their channels, because typically shorts get a lot of views. So if you do a short and say you get just 2,000 or 3,000 views, then you might get 20 subscribers out of that. Now, if you end up, oh my God, Mango Nerdy, hey, it is so good to see you. I hope Retro is doing fantabulous too. Thank you for coming in. How are you? Yes, so there was a way to get people to your channel. So they weren't looking at, they do monetize them, but I talked about that in another live, so y'all have to go back to that one. It was the last one I did, so let's talk about them shorts. And I talked about all of that. But yes, they weren't really originated to be for monetization, but to get people to your channel for more subscribers. Yes, on the laptop, if I hit monetization, it shows my hours that count towards monetization. So yes, that's right, because your shorts don't count. Your shorts don't count. Thank you, bro. TT says, I went through a rough path at the beginning of the year, and even now I struggle with staying motivated. How do you keep up on everything? Well, oh, thank you, Turf. Thank you very much. I'll check that when I get off the thing. I'll sure enough confirm. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. TT, the thing about it is, and I try to tell people this when they talk about second channels or even starting a channel for those that don't have one. I started my channel. Okay, I had this great, fantabulous idea in my head. I'm doing fantabulous, Mango. Thank you for asking and thank you for being here. I had this fantabulous thought in my head when I first started YouTube on my cooking channel. This was before I even started gardening. I started that channel, and it breaks my heart to see people that are hungry, because cooking can be one of the cheapest things you can do. Typically, if you are seriously hungry, you're not eating that much. So you can buy a bag of beans for $1, and if you cook them right, you don't need no meat, you don't need nothing. You need the water and the beans. And if you cook them right, they can last you 3-4 days, 5 days, if it's just you. So it hurts my heart to see people hungry. And it hurts my heart to realize that there are a lot of people that will never experience a 5-star restaurant, especially children. There's a lot of adults never been to a five-star restaurant and do not have the means or the possibility to ever go. So I started that channel thinking in my head, this was before I got on YouTube and learned the truth of the matter. I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to do me a cooking channel and I'm going to make mega bucks. And I was going to start, and this was pre everything that's going on in the world as well. I was going to start an upscale soup kitchen. I wanted an upscale soup kitchen that I could serve real food at. Maybe not steaks, but we could have maybe some chicken and some greens, and a real meal, not necessarily soup. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. Not necessarily soup, but a real meal. I wanted fine dining. I wanted tablecloths and real napkins. And then I wanted to devise a way where families and or just individuals that were unable to really experience true fine dining to come for free. So I thought I was gonna make all this money and nip that in the bud, because the cooking part wasn't gonna be no problem. The food part wasn't gonna be no problem. You know, I was making enough money to pay me a rent, and it could have been a small place, and could have just done it, quite often. A cup of rice and a can of corn. Exactly, love notes. And so, I started it based off of something that was my passion and that I was doing anyway. Then I did start my gardening, and that's why my second channel, this channel, is of gardening. Because once I started it, I've got to go out there and plant, water, and do everything anyway. So why not put the camera up? So how I keep going is I chose things that I was passionate about, but that also I had to do every day anyway. When you do it that way, it's not anything to stay motivated about, because you're doing it anyway. I mean, if I didn't like to cook, then I would have to stay motivated to do it, to cook even. But since that's my passion, I like to cook, I don't have to stay motivated. I'm cooking anyway, so why not put the camera up? Okay? And then the idea now on my cooking channel, my audience, in my analytics, my audience is typically between 25 and 35, because I have the millennials. And people are always telling me that, thank you. Oh, you remind me of my mother. You cooked like my mother. Oh, I didn't know how to cook that. Because I have the people that are moving out on their own. I have the people that don't know how to cook at all, and they're learning. So that gives me great joy to know that I'm teaching someone something. And that's why I like to share so much just information over here, because it's my way of giving. It's my way of teaching. So there's nothing for me to be motivated about. I'm motivated anyway, just by sheer passion. So TT, that's what I would say. You have to do something that you're passionate about anyway, and then there's nothing about staying motivated about it, because you want to do it anyway. You want to love it anyway. There are people that just vlog, but they like going to the store. They like talking to people. They like being on the camera. They like, on my cooking channel, I'm not on camera. I'm on camera when I come on, and every now and then I'm on the camera at the end when I maybe do a taste test or something. But typically I come on in the beginning and say what I'm getting ready to cook. You don't see nothing else after that but my hands. So I'm not really on camera. I'm on camera more on this channel than I am on that channel. Good change trust. I'm trying to reach the Zen level of gardening presentation on YouTube. Let me see. I am greedy, so you'll see me a lot on the other channel. I have to. I hear you, Hudson. Lion Crest says, I'm trying to reach the Zen level of gardening presentation on YouTube that I reach the millennials and keep them coming. Yes, but you know what? It's a lot of us old folks that need it too. Yes. I'm learning subtle ways to do it, but it is a huge social learning experience. You know what, Lion Crest? I'm just sharing. I'm a new gardener. I'll be glad when I can stop saying I'm a new gardener. But the level of information that you have and the level of knowledge that you have, and believe it or not, your presentation of the way you present it, it's really, really interesting because you start talking about the chemical aspects of something and why it does this and why it does that. And I probably could do the same thing on the cooking realm, but I can't do it on the gardening realm. I'd be like, what is he talking about? And I get intrigued. So I think that you're well on your way. I think you are well on your way. Yes, TT says beautiful points. Yes, so, your channel says to me, TT's Urban Pantry. So you must have had some type of passion for what you're doing in the pantry and canning and preserving and all that good stuff that you're doing in the pantry. Keep expanding on it. Keep expanding on it. The thing about that is all the stuff that we're doing, these are evergreen videos. And those are the ones you really want to create because the evergreen videos will pay you forever as long as you're abiding by the rules. People going to keep coming back and trying to. Everybody, do you think 10 years from now somebody's going to want to know how to plant a tomato, up pot something, up potting? Before I started gardening, when I first started gardening, I was watching all you all's videos. Y'all was talking about some, oh, let's up pot. And I'm thinking to myself, up pot? Well, we up pot. What's up pot? I had no clue of what up potting was. Now, I think on my last video, I said something like, oh, I'm going to up pot. You just learn and keep going. Because to me, when I realized what up potting was, I thought to myself, oh, that's just putting it in a bigger pot. But no, it's up potting. So somebody else is going to come along and they're going to be like, up potting? What's up potting? And they're going to get intrigued by it. Something that simple. Yes, Lion Chris says, really does use science of gardening. I always learn some. Oh, Ann says, Lion Chris really does use science of gardening. I always learn so much. Yes, absolutely. Love No says, Lion Chris, you have a niche in gardening. No one else has the scientific aspect. Him and Turf, they got it nailed. And what makes it so bad, both of y'all run through that stuff, I guess like I would run through cooking. Because I be listening and y'all just sound like you just came here knowing this stuff. And I'm like, and I'm listening to both of you all, and I'm not sure how long you've been gardening, but I heard Turf say it ain't been that long. And I'm like, it ain't been that long. Why do you sound like you've been doing this for the last 20 years? Y'all good. Y'all real good. Thanks, y'all. Y'all good. I'm just saying. I use those terms wrong so much, but not in my head. Yes. Love knows this turf theory. Yes, Eco Neighbor does the same thing. Yes, he does. Yes, Eco Neighbor does the same thing. The Weekend Garden Show says this live is everything. The info in here is fire, garden chat, YouTube content creator info, and tons of love and motivation. Thank you, Weekend Garden Show. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very true. Yes, very through Renee's garden. Renee says there are so many gardeners in our community that we can learn so much. Yes, so much from. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I just want to say this. Anybody in the live, if you all have, and y'all need to be on flip side with what I'm getting ready to say, but anybody, if you all have fruit trees that have grown to the point where you need to cut them back, either for you don't have enough room or you want to keep them at a certain height for your space. And these are fruit trees. We talking pigs. No, we are not talking about pigs. There is no pig tree. No pig trees. Not pig, fig. Pig tree. If y'all got a pig tree, y'all need to put it on here. That's your viral video. I'm just saying. No, fig tree. Fig tree, and you're going to cut them back for any reason. When you cut them back, don't throw away those cuttings. Send me a couple. And you need to be on Flipside Market with them. But send me a call. I do. I want. I'm trying to get me some cuttings from some trees. Yes, I am. I had someone email me today asking me all these questions. I'm realizing I need to send them to Lioncrest Outdoors for real because I'm like new to this. Yep. You can refer. I have done that a plenty. Refer people on. Say, I'm not too sure, but I know somebody that can help you. Check out this person's channel, but be sure to let them know that I sent you. Yep. Yes. No pig trees, please, says I know. Pig trees. I know, right? I love the idea of evergreen videos like investing. It is investing in the future. Yes, this is wonderful. I'm learning. Thank you so much, Pooh Bear. I love that you're willing to share this information. Yes. You know what, Bernie, I was saying that earlier. What good is me knowing all this stuff if I ain't sharing it? I can't take it to the grave with me. And like I said before, Mahalia Jackson, that's my motto, that's my song. I love it. If I can just help one person, then my living shall not be in vain. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Growing with Hudson, I was telling my coworkers that I had pollinated my watermelons and cucumbers. They were so amazed. And I learned it from everyone here. Yep, boom. I was looking forward to my popcorn. And it didn't do well because I had a pollination problem. And I didn't know how to properly pollinate it or get it pollinated. There was bees and things around, but I guess it just didn't work for them. But I do know now how to hand pollinate it. And also, I thought they were heavy feeders, but I didn't realize how heavy feeders they was till I watched Turf's video. And next year, if it's not popcorn, I'm growing me some corn. I will make it next year because I am confident that now, because of you all, I know what to do. Mm-hmm. Yes, so we are helping one another. Love No says, Lioncrest, you were right. You said something the other day about seeds cross-pollinating. Watermelons and cucumbers cannot cross-pollinate. Oh, okay. See, you learn something each and every time. Yes, 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 yes. Callie says, veggie, stepping away. All right, Ola Joe. Yes, yes, yes. Knowledge held to yourself does no one any good. That's right. Hit the like button. Yes, it did. Good, Pooper. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And guys, we have been on here for quite some time. I think it's time I let you guys go. But this is fun. I told you could change across. You will get the corn next season. Yes, I will get it next season, and I cannot wait. I was tempted to try to plant some more. It's so hot here, but I said if I do that, it'd probably turn cold. So let me just wait. Let me just wait. Yes, 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 yes. I want to say thank you so, so much for all of my channel members. Y'all know I appreciate you each very, very much. Thank you so much for everyone that has sent me a super chat or a cash app. I try to put all the money I receive back into the channel. It helps me do my garden. And actually, it helps me do my garden and my cooking channel because the cooking channel can really get expensive because a lot of times you might say, okay, I'm going to cook this. I try to cook things I'm going to eat anyway, but sometimes I can eat repeating the same thing. And so I said, okay, I need to go out and get these ingredients to cook this. So I really do help. I really does help the channel, both channels. So I appreciate it from each of you all. I really do. Thank you so much. And mods. Thank you so much because y'all know you can't do these lives without mods. You can't, you can't, you can't. You need your mods. They drop links. They watch the mods. They answer questions when you miss a question. They speak to people that you may not have seen coming to live. And then you see your mods speaking to people you know speak automatically. So thank you, mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for everyone else, I appreciate each and every one of you all just as much. I really, really do. Thank you all for supporting me and always coming to my lives. It means a lot. Yes, you will see me on the other. All right, Broke. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. And you all are so welcome. You all are so welcome. You all be blessed. And remember, anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant. And I'll see you on the trail. Have a blessed night.